Welcome to Lesson 5.5, Key Provisions of the Limitation Act, 1963. In this lesson, we will explore the important provisions of the Limitation Act, which governs the timelines within which suits, applications, and appeals must be filed. These provisions are critical in ensuring timely justice while maintaining fairness for litigants. Let's delve into these key provisions and their practical implications in legal practice. The Limitation Act, 1963, provides a systematic approach for filing suits, applications, and appeals within specified timeframes. It plays a vital role in regulating the timely enforcement of legal rights and ensuring that disputes are resolved efficiently. The provisions laid out in this act ensure that claims are made promptly and discourage undue delays. However, the act also accommodates genuine reasons for delays under certain conditions. By understanding these provisions, legal practitioners can better navigate the complexities of time limitations in legal cases. Key provisions of the Limitation Act. Let's now examine the key provisions of the Limitation Act that govern how timeframes for legal actions are set and extended. Section 3. Bar of Limitation. Under Section 3, the Limitation Act mandates that courts must dismiss suits, appeals, or applications filed after the limitation period has expired, irrespective of whether the defense is raised or not. Example: if a creditor files a debt recovery suit after 3 years from the due date, the court will dismiss the suit unless specific exceptions apply. Case law. In Laxmidas Morarji v. Behrose Darab Madan, AR 2001 SC 2509, the court emphasized that limitation is substantive law and cannot be waived. This section underscores the importance of timely filing and the consequences of failing to adhere to the prescribed timeframes. Section 4. Expiry on a court holiday. Section 4 addresses situations where the limitation period expires on a day when the court is closed. In such cases, the filing can be done on the next available working day. Example: if the limitation ends on a Sunday, the suit or appeal can be filed on the following Monday. Case law. In Harinder Singh v. Sohan Singh, AR 1958 SC 913, the court reinforced the principle of allowing filings on the next working day after a court holiday. This provision ensures fairness by allowing litigants to file cases without being penalized for court closures. Sections 6 to 8. Legal disability. These sections provide protection for individuals who are legally disabled, such as minors or persons with unsound mind, by exempting them from the limitation period during the period of disability. Example: a minor inherits property in 2010 but can file a suit for possession when they turn 18 in 2028, as the time does not count during the period of minority. Case law. In Amrit Narayan v. Gaya Singh, AR 1917 PC 95, the court highlighted the importance of disability provisions in preserving the rights of vulnerable individuals. This provision ensures that those unable to exercise their legal rights due to disability are not disadvantaged by the limitation period. Sections 12-15. Exclusion of time. Sections 12 to 15 provide certain exclusions for time spent on specific actions that affect the limitation period. Section 12. Obtaining certified copies. The time taken to obtain certified copies of orders or decrees is excluded from the limitation period. Section 14. Proceedings in wrong jurisdiction. Time spent pursuing a case in good faith in a court lacking jurisdiction is excluded. Section 15. Stay orders. Time spent during which proceedings are stayed by a court order or by legislative action is also excluded. Case law. In MP Steel Corporation vs. CCE, AR 215 SC 606, the court held that exclusions should be applied liberally to avoid procedural injustice. These sections ensure that procedural delays do not unfairly penalize litigants. Section 18. Acknowledgement. Section 18 addresses the effect of a written acknowledgement of liability within the limitation period. Such an acknowledgement restarts the limitation clock, providing the creditor with a new period to file a claim. Example: if a loan due on January 1, 2020 is acknowledged in writing on January 1, 2022, a new 3-year limitation period begins from the acknowledgement date. Case law. In Tilak Ram v. Nathu, AR 1967 SC 935, the court clarified that the acknowledgement must be clear and unambiguous for it to restart the limitation period. This provision is crucial for ensuring that parties are not penalized for delays when there is acknowledgement of the debt or obligation. Section 19. Part payment. Under Section 19, part payment of a debt or liability also restarts the limitation period from the date of payment. Example: if a borrower repays $5,000 towards a debt on January 1, 2022, a fresh limitation period begins from that date. Case law: in Sant Lal Matan vs. Kamla Prasad, AR 1951 SC 477, the court held that part payment must be voluntary and made before the limitation period expires. This provision ensures that partial payments can reset the clock for pursuing a claim, offering flexibility in debt recovery. Section 27. Extinguishment of rights. Section 27 deals with the extinguishment of rights once the limitation period expires. This provision ensures that once the limitation period for recovering property or enforcing a right expires, the right to recover or enforce the claim is extinguished. Example: a claim for adverse possession becomes time-barred after 12 years, extinguishing the original owner's title. Case law: in KS Nanji & Co. v. Jadashankar Dasa, AR 1961 SC 1474, the court emphasized the finality of the extinguishment provisions once the limitation period expires. Section 5. Condonation of delay. Section 5 gives the court discretionary power to condone delays in filing appeals or applications if a sufficient cause is shown. Example: a delay caused by hospitalization may be condoned upon submission of medical evidence. Case law: in Collector, Land Acquisition v. Katiji, AR 1987 SC 13f3, the court adopted a liberal approach when considering condonation of delays to avoid injustice. This provision allows for flexibility in cases where delays are caused by genuine reasons. Practical applications. Here are a few practical examples to illustrate the key provisions. Debt recovery. A creditor can file a suit for recovery within 3 years from the due date, ensuring compliance with Section 3. Acknowledgement of liability. A debtor's written acknowledgement of the debt restarts the limitation period under Section 18. Condonation for illness. If an appellant misses a filing deadline due to illness, the court may condone the delay under Section 5. Common pitfalls to avoid. Here are some common mistakes to avoid in relation to limitation periods. Ignoring limitation periods. Filing beyond the prescribed time without sufficient cause will lead to the dismissal of the case. Incorrect computation. Misinterpreting exclusions under Sections 12-15 can weaken the case. Vague acknowledgement. Ambiguous statements may not reset the limitation clock as intended. Conclusion. The Limitation Act, 1963, establishes a clear framework for enforcing legal rights within specified timeframes while allowing for exceptions in genuine cases. By understanding the key provisions and their applications, legal practitioners can navigate the complexities of time limitations effectively, safeguarding the rights of all parties involved. Thank you for completing this course on the Civil Procedure Code, CPC, and the Limitation Act, 1963. We hope you found the lessons insightful and valuable in enhancing your understanding of these essential legal frameworks. The provisions of the CPC and the Limitation Act are integral to the smooth functioning of the legal process, ensuring fairness and timely resolution of disputes. By mastering the key principles and practical applications discussed in this course, you are now better equipped to navigate the complexities of civil litigation and safeguard your client's rights. We encourage you to apply the knowledge gained here in your professional practice, as both the CPC and the Limitation Act play a vital role in upholding justice and protecting legal rights. Thank you once again for your participation. We wish you all the best in your legal journey and look forward to welcoming you to future courses. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable legal insights and updates. youtube.com/ProLegalMinds. If you have any legal questions or need assistance, visit us at prolegalminds.com to connect with our expert team. We're here to help you navigate the complexities of the law with confidence. Stay informed, stay empowered. See you in the next session.